Hope that didn't show up on the live, but we're live, everyone. After a two-night hiatus, the longest hiatus in over a month from the daily live streams, we're back. Got my main man Warner here. If you're watching us on the replay, probably best to skip ahead a few minutes, just because normally it takes a little while to get it shared on all our socials. But let me go. I might just add everyone for the culture in the Discord. Yeah.
Don't do it if you already did it, unless you already did it.
Wait, what was that? I didn't hear you. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't want me to? My bad.
Okay. How are we doing tonight?
Never better. I just spent a few hours outside, so I'm great.
Grounding?
Oh, no, I actually had shoes on. That wasn't
How
as
good
good then. I know, how dare I, right?
We got in the chat. We got Larry. We got D.
Oh, yeah, Larry was in here early. Good to have you in here, Larry.
He was waiting for 9 minutes, Miles. You were slacking.
Interesting profile pic. When does it start? Road to 100K subs. Yeah, I think that's a few years out, but having a good time regardless. How's school, young man? Yeah, Warner, how is school?
Brutal.
Really?
Yeah. I'm in literally like 2 of the hardest classes at the whole university at once, so.
Damn, that's like some bozo activities.
It is bozo activities.
Well, I know. Oh, I gotta order some stuff for Amazon. I gotta order some supplies.
We got Kevin in the cut.
Today, the 22nd?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, today's Wednesday. My bad. Oh, okay. I have my timing a little off for the week.
Yo, Wade. Cool last name.
Wade Fields? Oh, shit. What's the relation there? I
don't know, long lost brother or something.
Oh, I didn't even know you had siblings. You have exams this week, though?
I did last week. They were brutal. All right. Advice for small YouTubers: just keep uploading. I mean, we're also small YouTubers.
Yeah, that's what Casey Neistat says.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who wants to do social media at all, literally just upload into the void for 6 months and it works. True. But for 6 months, you're talking to no one.
Y'all twins?
We are not twins that I know of.
Yeah. All right. How many? I think there's like 600 or so. Where's Garrett? Facts. Let me send that to Garrett. Garrett's not coming tonight, unfortunately.
Is he joyriding in the Tesla?
No, dude, he got in an accident. The Tesla got totaled. It wasn't his fault, though. Yeah. I think that was Miami.
You're using BrickSeek for deals, and you're going to Walmart, and it says 6+ in stock, and they're all sold out when you get there. Yeah, that's the nature of BrickSeek. Those stock checkers are never correct, which is why we generally suggest just to buy it online. Nervous about UPS picking up boxes from your house, but you're tired of going to the UPS store. Yeah, it's time to let go of that fear.
Yeah, or schedule pickups during when you're home. When you're home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Far older. What's the age difference there? Warner, what's the age difference there?
I don't know.
Between you and Wade, it's your own brother.
It's not my brother.
Oh, he just happens to have the same initials and the
Yes,
same name.
you really thought that was my actual brother. That's funny.
I mean, that's a pretty low coincidence. His profile picture even looks like
Late 40s. Yeah, he's the same age as my dad.
profile picture even looks like you.
He's my long lost uncle. We got Logan. What's up, Logan?
Oh,
UPS.
Logan. What's up? Friday.
Oh, UPS pickup is free if you call, huh?
Yeah, it's free if you use emergency field tracking too. I know you might not have that. I need it Prime, Amazon Prime. Ooh, that narrowed it down.
What questions can we answer for you guys over here on TikTok? If you guys have any questions as well, I'm happy to answer those.
TikTok rolling. Yeah, if you're in the TikTok stream and you're not already in our free Discord, make sure you join that, linked in Warner's bio. Definitely.
Here's how you can find.
Garrett just sent me. I didn't get an invite. Oh, Garrett told me he was busy. Oh, well, now he's getting an invite. Shout out to our Jupiter group. Let's go. You're in the Jupiter?
Quick on the trigger right there.
Yeah. Oh, my God, dude. Yeah. Gotta be.
Will Walmart charge you shipping if you have to cancel some items from the order and it brings the total to below 35? I mean, if you place it and you get free shipping and then cancel a couple items, I feel like that might backdoor into free shipping. I don't know. Try it out. But also, like a $35 order is like probably not enough units of whatever you're buying.
Finally back home. Oh, famous gem, you're back home. Yeah, you were on a trip for a while there, man.
Gave my box to the UPS store since the 15th, and it says it's still there. If you have your receipt from when you dropped it off, you can dispute that, but it's probably just hasn't updated.
It's so nice. My purchasing power reset today. It feels so good. Oh my God.
Yeah, mine's clogged. I need higher limits, like really bad.
Like really, really bad?
Well, I'm kind of stuck right now.
Okay, so you already made a profit. Yeah, already made. Oh, nice. Game room. How much profit have you sourced so far?
Oh, that's sick.
Gave my boxes to the UPS 15. Wow, tracking's still not there. Any reason? Maybe give him a call or something. Oh, when can you get a Launchpad shirt? Where is my Launchpad shirt? Damn, I might have left my shirt at Garrett's. Now that I think about it.
Is one of the test shirts Kevin's?
Yeah, Kevin, if you wear it in your YouTube videos and plug it, yeah.
How do you deal with Amazon deactivating a listing saying it's priced too high? Is there a certain ratio? Nah, it kind of just happens. If you go into the SKU, you can adjust the minimum and maximum price. It'll auto set that range for what Amazon thinks is like fair or whatever, and you can typically change the max to make it higher and make it work. But sometimes it's rare, but sometimes they just generally won't let you go that high. How do you track your FBA? What's up?
Oh, your standard storage size skyrocket? That's good, Kevin. Very good. See what items I'm running low on. Let's check my stock.
Garrett.
Oh. Dude, they were asking for you. We had to make it happen, man. Against all odds.
Against all odds.
Do you have any recommendations, Amex, Plum, or Chase Inc? Kind of depending on what you need. If you need longer to pay it off, Amex makes sense. And if you need more spending power, if you're going just for benefits, Chase Inc. Chase Incs are really, really good benefits. It's just you're probably not going to get as high as the limit, at least from what I've seen in my humble experience.
Miles has the best credit card knowledge in the game.
Knowledge.
Oh, we got Larry said he's gonna cop a Launchpad shirt.
Yeah, so we're gonna get those set up. Probably just at break even, like just so we can get you to those guys. But we should do that soon, definitely.
I've got that company I'm working with. I invested in that company.
Garrett, you have that shirt, right? Yeah, you got to wear it in one of your reels.
Yeah, I will. I'll wear it. I'll wear it down to Miami this weekend. Yeah,
wow,
game
double that limit. That's amazing.
I got a
Miles was actually sent me a screenshot of you asking.
What happened? Oh yeah, I did, yeah.
They sent me a picture of your message, yeah.
I got a TikTok question over here. Can you get ungated for grocery and beauty on Frontier Co-op with one order? Yeah, you definitely can. It'll give you those two different ASINs or different items on there, and you just submit that invoice for both applications.
Might as well save on shipping.
Yep, save on that shipping, and I think you get free shipping if you go over 250. So if you got like a whole bunch of categories, you could probably hit that.
I mean, you could do a bunch from there. Might as well.
Yeah, like if you got like you can get beauty, you could get toys, you can get grocery, pet. I bet if you got like every category on there, it'd add up to 250.
There's some profitable stuff on Frontier as well.
He's already got 250 profit from Jupiter. That's sick.
Yeah, can you screenshot that, Warner? Get a good little testimonial in there. Yeah, so glad you're eating off the leads list for sure. I might have to take a look at the items that were sent then today and get a read on those.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Let's go. Just discount codes. Oh, there it is.
Amex just doubled your limit. That's sick.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. It feels good, man. I do literally just 2 days off. We haven't ripped a 2+ hour stream in a while. We've been really lacking on that. Garrett, maybe me and you will have to crank that out tomorrow. We'll get a 2-hour stream going. We've been very lazy lately.
We could do it at the airport on Friday.
Oh, true.
Maybe you can catch me getting in another brawl. Remember that?
True, yeah. Oh, that was the USD, yeah.
That was Vegas, yeah, wasn't it? Oh wow, screenshot that one too, y'all.
Yeah.
7 leads list, and yours is definitely the best. Thank you.
Damn, Logan, which of ours are you on?
He's on Jupiter and Premium, I think.
Oh wow, you're on both. Oh, and he said yours. Yeah, Logan, good to hear. Yeah, Warner, make sure you get a nice screenshot of that. But yeah,
why don't you put it on the screen before you get a screenshot?
Oh, true, yeah.
I mean, I already capped it.
I'll get another one.
I'm not even taking these. I already got them. Bozo hours.
Bozo hours is right, bro. 24/7 with this dude.
Good. Very good question here. Garrett, you want to hit the little rundown? Garrett has a whole formula for this, which is super, super helpful in kind of breaking down and reverse engineering your goals.
Yeah, so I would need to know a little bit more about your business, but generally speaking, anywhere probably around like 10 or 15,000, maybe a little less depending on what your margins are.
Yeah, how like heavy and big the stuff you sell is, because that determines whether the fees are higher or lower.
Right, but essentially what you're doing though, right, is if so I don't know how long you've been in business, but if you've been in business for 3 or 6 months, you take a cumulative. As long as your business is consistent, it'll give consistent data, right? You take your most 3 consistent months, and you take your buy cost and you divide it by your revenue, right? That gives you a ratio of your buy cost to revenue. You have a revenue number right there. We need to find out that numerator, in which will give you the percentage you want, right? So you take your historical 3 months buy cost over revenue, you get a percentage, and then you multiply that percentage by your 30K, and then you'll have your buy cost number that you want. I
got a couple TikTok questions over here. let's see.
Is it possible to make a full-time income just off your OA leads list? Depends on what full-time.
I would say no. You'll wanna diversify out of that. And just both in terms of categorically, but just in general, definitely. I'm gonna say, and just from never be reliant on one lead source. Like you want to learn how to storefront stock other people. You want to take advantage of services like ours. You want to be able to reverse source on your own. You want to know how to do TA, all that.
Yeah, you might as well just put your fate in your own hands, right? Like if Miles and Warner end the Discord tomorrow, that puts you out of business, right? You want to develop that knowledge yourself, where if anything happens, your risk is.
Yeah, and so what's the difference? So it's literally just we just have a few different lists. They get the same amount of leads a day. We just want to not send the same leads to everyone, so we split it up.
For like over a month. So.
Oh yeah, and that too. In terms of we want to keep it exclusive to really only get serious sellers in there. When reshipping from you'll just really need to be more specific on that. None of us drop ship from Alibaba, especially on Amazon.
I don't really know anyone that makes money from Alibaba.
Yeah.
Reshipping.
Yeah, I think it would be, that's like one of the places I think you start to look for distributors or manufacturers for PL, but
yeah.
Whenever someone brings up Alibaba, I always think of, there was this like sketchy club in my college town. It was called Alibaba, and we went. It was a good time, but that's what I always think about.
Oh, it was a good time though?
Yeah, facts.
Good.
Then they closed. They got shut down because of health violations, but it was a good time when we went.
Do you have to get ungated on every single brand, or can you send an invoice for one product and be ungated for that category? So when you go to get ungated, you'll usually, like if you apply for a category, you'll get the whole category, but then there'll be brands within that category that are further gated. Some categories have a lot of brands that are gated, like toys has a lot of extra gating, like Disney, Star Wars, all that. But grocery, on the other hand, has very few brands that are gated beyond the actual category.
We just finished. We just got insurance on our last account today. It was like $90 per month. It was crazy.
No, it's more expensive.
Yeah, I was good. How much did you guys paid? What, like 50 to 60 a month?
Yeah, but our sales estimates when I got insurance was probably lower than what you put. Probably by about double back in it, because I've had it for like 6 months.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Help! I got an order from a listing that was for 6 units of a product, but I didn't realize that it was priced as one. Just cancel it. You have up to 2% of cancels, right? So I don't know what volume you're doing, right? So do the math. Make sure that if you add one more cancel to your cancel rate, it's still under that 2%. Or under that 2%. If it's under the 2%, you're good. Go ahead and cancel it. If it's not, don't. And just take the loss. It's not worth risking. But as long as you stay under the 2%, you have absolutely nothing to worry about.
Can you start doing private label, or should I start with FBA? So I mean, FBA is all the business models, but you should start with like retail arbitrage or books or online arbitrage, just to learn the systems, and then you can go into PL and wholesale and stuff like that once you know what you're doing.
Private label is the most difficult and the highest barrier of entry on all the Amazon business models, for a good reason, right? You're creating your own listings.
Yeah.
In creating your own listings, you have to know how to optimize your own listings. When you're optimizing your own listings, you have to know about discoverability, click-through, conversion, how all those 3 factors interconnect and contribute to a productive listing, right? And so all this stuff comes into play when you're dealing with private label. You could have a profitable product on Amazon, but if no one sees it, then you don't sell it, right? So you have to be able to leverage all the different advertising campaigns and promotional activities that Amazon offers in order to get that product off to the first and second page, and then you're golden. But private labels is a beast. I don't have any personal experience with private labels.
Next year, I think a lot of us are doing it next year.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you buy insurance? There's a lot of companies that cater insurance specifically to e-commerce sellers. I use Next Insurance. I know that's one a lot of people use. I don't know. There's that one that all the guys in the unemployment were using. What was that one?
The Hartford. I think
Hartford.
Do your own research on it, though.
Yeah. Yep.
That's who what's her face works for, right?
Oh, all right.
I forget her name. From the podcast. Something
Ashley Haddon.
That's it, yeah. I think she works for the Hartford.
Some guru says it makes private label look easy, but you don't want to buy a course. Yeah, they're trying to make it look easy so they can sell a course. Yeah. Don't start with private label. Don't
start with the course. Start with free content.
Yeah, start with free content. Start with like low scale flipping, and then once you learn that, then you might benefit from a course. You might not. I don't recommend that, but and then you can play with the big leagues with private label.
Logan, fun fact: I did my first internship back in the day in college with the Hartford at their corporate office. Fun fact for you, Logan.
Did you really?
I did, yeah.
That's funny.
I was in business intelligence, so I did a bunch of like nerdy stuff, but it was fun. It was a good time.
Sounds about right for you.
Why do you need insurance? Amazon requires that sellers who do more than 10,000 over 3 months have so really not a lot at all, have liability insurance up to $1 million.
Yeah, it's like super required now. So
yeah, you have to upload proof of it now. That's kind of recent where they are being so strict with it.
Last month.
There's a deadline. I think it's at the end of next month. I don't know what it is. I think it's the end of next month or something like that. It's coming up.
How many listings do you need to have high revenue? So the number of listings doesn't really matter a bunch. It's the volume of your listings. You could have one listing that does more than 100 other listings. It's just about finding high quality listings.
Yeah, I mean, this dude named I know this dude named Miles. He's a super bozo, but he's made like $30,000 in the past 2 months off one listing. So it can be done.
Yeah, it's like Garrett talks about finding like a portfolio of replenishables, and that's kind of what we work to do.
Yep.
He just asked me for proof insurance. Yeah, I think I pay like $500 a month or something.
Yeah, we got shafted.
Yeah, I pay $500. You run into a couple items that don't show up on Amazon when scanned. Should you create a listing? Generally, no, unless it's an item that is like about to become in really hot demand. Like a lot of seasonal candy listings just got created for Halloween.
I can imagine, yeah.
And if you look at those listings, the first like 5 people on it make a bag for like a week, and then it tanks as people are like, "Oh, that's sick," and it's at every store.
Yeah.
So it'll work for a week, and then everybody else will hop on.
Halloween candy is risky, my friends. Very, very risky. Candy in general is risky. Where are my grapes at? That's my real question.
True. We focus on what's important.
For real though,
500 a year, Vinny.
I found them.
So if you made 10K per month, if you have 10K revenue over 3 months, so even less. So if you're averaging 3,300 or like 3,003 whatever, over 3 months, then you need to get insurance.
Testy koozie now. It's a good koozie. That's super interesting.
What are you working on today, Garrett?
Got a bunch of shipping done. I had a bunch of phone calls with prep center people this afternoon, and then I had to cancel on Rodriguez. My bad, Rodriguez.
You're canceling Rodriguez as a client, or?
No. We had a phone call scheduled for 3, and I had.
Oh, okay. I see. of revenue, right? Not profit. Yeah. So if it's Amazon doesn't know your profit, so yeah, it's 10K over. It's 10K over 3 months.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. Just business as usual.
Are you still working 16 hours a day to find an employee?
I actually booted a bunch of the. We're just trying to focus on higher volume clients, make it more efficient.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's probably what every prep center is trying to get, but I think some prep centers they won't work with you unless you're doing like 5,000 units a month or something insane. If you guys hit a cap in your business, I mean, you're just capped by whatever your spending power is at that time, and then you just go out and get more spending power. And if you're capped by the ability to find profitable products, then you need to invest in better softwares and um, just spend a bunch of time learning. It's never due to not enough products. It's always not enough capital for us at this point.
Yeah.
There's so much opportunity.
Better for worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like we give away like a ton of profitable leads every day. That's like the idea of those lists. If we had infinite money, we wouldn't be doing that.
Facts. Good way to put it. That just boosts cash flow.
What other questions can we answer for you guys?
Keepa.
What's the best software for beginners? Yeah.
Keepa, Inventory Lab, and the Repricer. That's all you need to start.
You don't need Inventory Lab to start.
Yeah, not at the start. Quickly though, once you get rolling out.
Like a grand or two in sales, then get it. But basically, yeah.
So much more efficient.
Yeah.
And it allows you to see your business so much differently. You can see the detail really well. Which
Yeah, that is
I
nice.
would argue is valuable from the start.
Good question here. So yeah, I use the Jungle Scout Sales Estimator.
Yep, that's what we use.
KP's ready. What you ready for, KP? What you ready for?
Can you start without a business license? Yeah, you can. You can start as a sole proprietor, and then once you start making some money, you can make it formal, get a business, and that kind of stuff.
Just be careful with your personal credit.
Yeah. What products do you stay away from?
Stuff that can, like, me personally, stuff that like any type of supplements or like stuff that goes on your body or anything. I just, unfortunately, for whatever reason, just stay away from that.
Supplements are probably our best category.
Yeah, I would have 1/4 of the business I do without those products.
We stay away from meltables.
I haven't even considered selling any of that stuff.
Staying away from what?
Meltable, like candy. We don't do candy.
Yeah.
I talk about this all the time, but we're not going to touch with a 10 feet pole any sort of Halloween costume.
Not with the 10-foot pole.
Nah, not even 8, bro. Not even 8.
Wow.
I mean, I should have gone the other way. Not even 12. Dang it, I ruined it. Just any sort of risky items, right? Anything that increases risk. Things with higher return, like Halloween costumes, scientifically speaking, have a higher return rate, so we don't do them, right? There's a lot of risk in terms of some of the candy, right? You ship out Halloween candy, could be cold up in Vermont, but if you're shipping it down to Texas and it's sitting in a mailbox for 4 hours, well, it could melt and then you're out 40, whatever, how many dollars, right? There's just a lot of risk in some of these items that we just don't mess with. It's so much easier, a little more lower hanging fruit that we can go after.
Yep. Someone on TikTok also pointed out to stay away from as seen on TV. That's a good point. Those are going to give you IP complaints.
Oh, yeah. Any sort of IP. Yeah.
Yep. Do you guys have a course you can buy? No, just go watch our YouTube videos for free.
YouTube.
We're on Flips for Miles right now, and I'm on Fields of Profit. The link's in my profile.
I don't have beef with costumes. I just look at the data, and the data tells me I have beef with costumes.
Yeah, but I mean, you can price in if you can price in way higher margins, then it offsets. But you're not going to sell those Halloween costumes at the same margins that you are selling normal stuff at.
Here's the deal, Logan. All right, I'll break it down for you. I don't know how old you are, right? But we're all graduate, or Warner didn't graduate from college, but I went to college, right? Bunch of college kids order costumes, get all sorts of you know what on them, and then return them, right? That's Amazon makes it very, very easy to return things like that, and it's out of your pocket, right? Any sort of return that comes after Halloween, it's a lost cause. You can't obviously sell it. It's after Halloween. You can't return it. It's got stuff on it. Your shop. The data says that Halloween costumes have a 15, 18 to 20% return rate.
That is insane.
So, I mean, you do the math, right? That's 15, 18, however much sales you do, essentially you take away 15 to 20% of that, right? And those aren't just returns that you can, you know, relist and resell. Those are returns that are likely coming back close to, if not after Halloween. So what do you do with a bunch of Halloween costumes after Halloween? I don't know. Either you wait for next year, you try and return them, but if they were opened and they were tried on and stuff, then you probably can't return them, right? So there's so many things that are contributing to my stance on Halloween costumes, and it's all based on the data. The data says that there's 18 to 20% return rate. I'm good with that, especially with seasonal items.
Let's see. Best prep center to use?
Not mine.
All right. Just Google prep center. If I were you, I would find a prep center in a sales tax free state. It can unlock a lot of profit for you.
I'll have a conversation with you if you do over 500 units a month. But I'm getting really picky, and I only charge $1, so I'm not guaranteeing the best service. So you get what you pay for.
What a good pitch. Garrett, put that on your website. That's a great pitch. Oh my God. What's the minimum margin on an item that you'll sell? Personally, I go down to like 15% if it's guaranteed money and it sells very fast. But typically, you're going to want to look for like 20 to 25 gross margin. So by the time you factor in your costs, you're sitting somewhere between 16 to 18.
Case says, well, damn.
So if you're watching this video, can you leave a like, please? Only if you're watching this live stream, though. If you're not, like, don't. But just if you're watching this live stream, do it.
You're scaring people off.
Oh, that's fine. I don't have to use my service.
Oh yeah, Ruben's doing. Yeah, Ruben, man, keep up the good work. Definitely, Ruben. What does that equate to your sales?
I mean, what I mean by that is I'm not gonna obviously I'm not gonna go stealing your stuff, but we try and get this stuff out 24 to not 24, like 48 to 72 hours, right? If you're cool with that, then we can talk. But our team has a lot of different priorities. We're not guaranteeing that we're going to get it out same day, and it doesn't always even happen in 48 hours. I'm just setting expectations.
people don't use costumes year round. Buying stuff people use year round. Yeah, I'm not a massive seasonals guy. I agree a little bit with that. That you should. Seasonals can be your bread and butter, but at the end of the day, you got to have a business that come November 3rd and come January 1st, and
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Don't tell Cody that though. I probably annoyed Cody so much about how much like trash I talk about how he does business, but I mean he kills it. So
Yeah, Cody's the man.
he should just tell me to shut up, but he doesn't. He's too nice.
Ruben doing 20K a month. That's pretty good.
Heck yeah.
21K. Yeah, so that must be a lower ticket.
How are you doing 1,500 units a month and only 20,000 sales?
Yeah, it must be a lot of cheap
True.
stuff. And obviously nothing wrong with that. I do a lot of cheap stuff too.
I didn't even think about that. What's that ASP? Like
A little over 10.
Like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a lot of cheap stuff too. But I did like 2,000 units, and that was like 65 last month. What's the return rate on groceries? Super low. It's like my return rate on groceries is probably like 1%, 2%.
I would say it's lower than that.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that what your data shows, or is that you estimating?
I don't even know. I'm just estimating.
It's closer to zero.
Let me look. I'll see if
most grocery items don't even allow a return. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I know.
Grocery is sick.
I would say it's less than 0.5%.
Let me check.
Do you know how to check that?
Yeah.
He says, yeah.
Can you filter by? I don't know how to filter by category. Is there a way?
Are you in the transaction report?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I only had 90 returns, so I can just look at it manually.
Best way to get ungated in topicals and groceries: Frontier Co-op and/or Katy, Texas Wholesale.
Yep.
I have a free step-by-step guide on my website if you want to go check. If you legitimately don't know.
Alloutamazon.com. I'll plug that.
If you're looking for a step-by-step, yeah, there's some free PDFs up there.
Yeah, it was zero. There was literally not a single return.
You should hit up the person with All Out Amazon on IG again and try to get the username.
I'm not trying to pay $5,000 for that thing.
No, she doesn't even use it. She'll get desperate. Trust me. I talked to her.
The bigger we get, the harder she's gonna be right hardball.
It's like 3,000 followers, dude. Like,
yeah. And I messaged her when I was at like 400, and she was like, "Nah, dude."
Hit her up again.
I sent the whole squad after her before.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was funny.
The Lego trick still work? Yeah, it should.
YouTube channel 88. I'm looking to sell in the United States. I noticed that if I scan products, it doesn't show the currency. So my question is, if I scan an item in Canada that is shipping to the US, does it show? I have no idea.
None of us are international heads.
Yeah, I don't know. That is a very good question.
How many items do you source a week that fit your criteria? A lot.
For example, for our leads list, we do 5 a day, and we have a couple. So there's 5 a day for that, and then obviously our own personal businesses too.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm just rebuying things that I already sell. And that maxes out capital until next month. I'll add new products and do the same thing.
Why do you have lorem?
Yeah, you do have the default text still on your website.
Oh, super. Yeah.
We do have lorem ipsum on there. Yeah.
When I developer, I initially made the website. I had plans to do a blog, and then I just don't have time.
Yeah.
And I just haven't really gotten around to taking it down.
Goodwood let you cherry pick their Gaylords in the back, and you're the only one doing it. That's pretty sick.
Yeah,
They never let me get in the back when I was doing books.
Can you say the wholesale companies again? Missed the last one. Taking notes. So yeah, go to Amazon.com. Go to Ungating Guides. I think I have like 4 or 5 free PDFs there that do probably 10 to 15 different brands and categories. But Frontier is gonna do toys, grocery, topicals, Warner's knows all the rest. There's a bunch. For like Starbucks, for Crayola, for a ton of stuff. I think Clorox, that could all be done on bulk office supply. What else do we have up there? Sheffer is going to be like all sort of the major toy brands. That's SHEPHER.
Can you put that in the chat? I can't spell.
I don't have my.
I got it.
Someone type it SHEPHER. So that's gonna be all like major toy brands like Barbie, Hot Wheels, Mattel, all those sorts of things. What else we got?
There's Entertainment Earth for Disney and stuff.
Yep.
EE distribution. Lego.com for Lego. Buy some keychains and then return them.
Facts.
Sending Nike soon any obvious pitfalls. Just make sure that you have the right thing. Double check and make sure you're sending the right shoe, the right size, and everything to avoid making your returns even worse. Garrett, I see a big pile of Nike boxes behind you. I just noticed. Yep. Oh, you watched me on TikTok the other night? Did you come from TikTok?
That's interesting. What are you up to? Warner, what are you up to?
Oh, on TikTok?
Yeah.
26,000.
Heck yeah.
Pumping.
What are the best apps to use? Keepa, that's probably gonna be one. Spotify 2, that does a lot of the calculations and stuff. In terms of apps for your phone, that's pretty much it. There's not much else. Everything's done on the computer. So in terms of app wise, there's not really, obviously the seller app to check your sales and stuff.
They could be talking about computer apps. In which case, if you're like wanting to get into volume with OA, get Tactical Arbitrage or one of those softwares.
Mm-hmm.
That'll change the game as far as sourcing product goes.
Which scan for Walmart RA? I would just scan with Keepa. If you're familiar with Keepa and how it works, and you have a sense in terms of like how much things cost to ship, I would just use Keepa. If not, you can use Spotify 2.
The seller app gets the job done too.
Facts.
When you're first starting. Even like Richie and them still use the seller app.
Yeah, Richie's. I love Richie. You guys source every day? My team does. I don't. I don't really source much of anything anymore, to be honest. But I have a whole team that sources every day.
Does your team buy for you?
One of them does.
Okay. Did they do all your buying?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like that's like next level. Like I'd have to have one of my VAs for quite a while to let them buy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, she's sick. I don't know. Maybe next year sometime.
Use tactical arbitrage, Andrew. Not a sales pitch, but if you want to use code Fields, you'll get a 10-day trial, and then you can cancel it. Come back if you like it.
No, OA and wholesale call tricks. We don't do any RA.
Yep. It's 8. I gotta go. I gotta film tomorrow's YouTube video. So.
All right. Everyone, if you're watching this and you aren't already subscribed to Warner, go do that. He is closing in on 10K subscribers, and he's a great guy. I'm glad to know him, so definitely go do that.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, cool. It should happen. I'm trying to make it happen in September. So if anyone's in the chat, help me out.
Because I'm gonna push it to my email list when you're really close.
Okay.
I don't even think
you guys. Thanks for hanging out in the comments, you guys. Good to see you guys.
Warner, I don't think I'm subscribed. I'm gonna go do that right now.
Well, closer now.
There's one. All right, see you guys.
Yeah. Evening team. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off and do some stuff. So if you guys have any final questions, and once again, I apologize for the last 3 days not doing any longer streams. We'll be back at it tomorrow night for the hour and a half, hour plus, 2 hours vibes.
I love scan power. I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of that either. All right. With that being said, if you're not already in the Discord, go do that. We will be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, for a long stream, hopefully 2 hours. So thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you there tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Appreciate it.